Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going to be going over the LCS meta breakdown. I know it doesn't really matter anymore since the ban list just dropped, but I figured I'd still go over it. So we can see the Swiss rounds. We can see that there's 123 players in the tournament, and these are the decks that entered. We saw a lot of Dragon Link, a lot of Pure Zoo, Tri-Brigade Zoo. Not as much Drytron as I thought we were going to see, but then day two just doesn't even matter actually, crazy enough, so I'm just going to skip over that. But top 16, we got 5 Pure Zoo, 4 Zoo Tri-Brigade, 3 Dragon Link, 1 Drytron, 1 Dogmatica, Doll Invoked, 1 Prank Kids, and 1 Ignister. But this was only top 8 for people that got to continue playing and try to make it to the finals. Top 16 got prizes though. So top 8, there was 3 Dragon Link, 2 Zodiac Tri-Brigade, Tri-Brigade Zoo, and then 2 Pure Zoo and 1 Prank Kids. Shout out to Dagger. But yeah, this isn't bad. I don't know. I feel like this is pretty split. There's multiple different decks in the top 8. It's not like it's just all one deck or some 2 decks. And then also make sure to check out Luxury's Instagram. If they get the 3,000 followers, they're going to drop the top 16 deck lists. Crazy enough, just these deck lists just don't even matter anymore. Honestly, I'm not too sure why I'm making this video. I feel like some people want to see this stuff, so I'm going to show it off. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people just aren't going to care about this video. But I am going to be doing some post-ban list stuff. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's videos are going to be videos I had already recorded. So I'm going to try to get replays today and tomorrow, a whole bunch of new format stuff, and then hopefully I'll be able to drop that stuff. So I appreciate you guys for waiting patiently until I can actually drop that stuff. It's going to take a little bit. And then going on to the deck list, literally yesterday, I made all of these deck lists on DB. I should have just released them yesterday, but so looking at, this is the first place deck profile of Zoo Tri-Brigade. The interesting stuff in their list is that they're playing all of the Zoos. They're playing 3 Thoroughblade, that's definitely different. 12 hand traps, not bad, the standard Tri-Brigade stuff. Pretty much just that stuff in the main deck is weird. Nothing too weird other than that. We saw Contact C, but that was getting more popular because of Pure Zoo, Tri-Brigade Zoo. It'd be even good versus Prank Kids. But now going on to the second list, we are going to see, this is Dragon Link that got second place. So looking at the lists, also I didn't organize these anyways. I just pressed A through Z because I don't know, I didn't feel like organizing these all the way. Cause I organize my decks way different than other people do. So I could have organized them how Luxury had them laid out, but I think it kind of looks weird that way. But I think this looks weird too. I don't get it. People were like, oh, they should go monsters, spells, and traps, but that just doesn't make sense. It should definitely be by categories of what the cards are actually doing. That's how you I feel like that's how you can improve deck building a lot quicker too, because you can instantly see stuff. But so looking for weird stuff in this list, there isn't anything weird. They chose Ash Game and Talents for their the going second type cards. We can see Contact, Siege, Roll, Nib in the side deck, Extra X standards. So just moving on to the third list. I can't wait to see that deck without LP though. Woo! People think that dragons are just not going to be played anymore, but Striker Dragon to 1, LP banned. I think dragons are still going to do stuff, just not that kind of build of dragons. It's definitely going to be changed up, but I think to assume that the deck just won't be played ever again is very wrong. Going on to this list of Prank Kids, this is top 4. They didn't play out 3rd and 4th place, so just top 4 list. There's 2 of them. So Astral, Valor, Nib, and Imperm in the main deck. Also, I remember saying in one of the videos I was recording over this, I was like, oh, they're playing 3 Roxys. That's weird, but they were on the poly build, so fair enough, not weird. They're not playing Desires, so they can also play 1 Pranks. You only need more of this if you are playing Desires. Also, I feel like Poly is definitely pretty good. For sure. I know some people were like, oh, but Poly's just not alive half the time. But like, you need extenders, otherwise, you know, you lose to Ashe, you lose to Gamma. A lot of people were on Meister this tournament. Yeah, there was just a lot of stuff that would like stop you. Side deck, TC Boo, this card's crazy if you flip it, GG's. Oh, this deck didn't get hit. That's something. Prank Kids are still a deck. I feel like this deck's like rather boring, to be honest. It just does the same thing every time. It's not even like Dragon Link where like it's switched up sometimes. This deck is just the same thing every time. And then extra deck, nothing too crazy. The Toad play definitely comes up a lot more when you're playing Poly. You can do it pretty often actually. And going on to the next list, we are going to see the other top 4 lists. Dragon Link, they decided to play Ashe, Veiler, and Gamma instead of Talents for the Veilers. Let's see. Yeah, and then again, just nothing too weird. Lists are like rather like standard, like besides like these. Everything else seems pretty normal. Extra X normal. Side deck, they did play the Drago. This card for sure can be good. Like if you're playing the mirror match, it just makes your seal way more broken. But going on to the top 8 list now, there's 4 of them. Because they didn't play out top 8, so like there's no 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. It's just top 8. We can see that 3 Ashe, 3 Veiler, 3 Meister. This is Ryan U's build and 3 Imperms, so 12 hand traps. Meister's definitely an interesting hand trap, because like it doesn't do a lot in some matchups, but in some matchups it's also crazy. I wonder how that performed this weekend for them. I'm playing like 2 Whiptail. You just like want 1 after Desires. Macro. Oh, not playing DeFi. Not playing DeFi, but I'm still playing Order. And side decks, 3 Cycle Reader. Oh, this card's crazy. You activate this card, you actually just win. Ah, RIP Dryden. RIP. I can't believe they hit these. Like, I can't believe this card got hit. A lot of people were telling me, like, oh, but OCG banned it, so you should have known it got banned over here. But, like, comparing OCG to TCG doesn't make sense. Again, it's like comparing, like, checkers to, like, chess. Like, they play checkers. Their format's way less skillful than ours. Like, combo. We combo. Combo's way more skillful than traps. I don't know, like they have Maxi, like their format is just boofed. It's garbage. It is mega garbage. Our format, nice. And our new format is even more nice. Our new format's crazy. But going on to the next list. Oh wait. The Asa. This card helps you play around this, which is really good. And going on to the next list, it's almost exactly the same as the last one. Except they played DeFi and Cosmic in the main deck over Skullmeisters, and then they side decked these. Yeah, pretty sure that's the only difference. Yeah, looks like it. So they probably worked on their decks together, and just had like some disagreements about Meister. But going on to the next top 8 list, yeah, there's not too much to talk about that one. Pretty much just talking about the same list a second ago. So we see Tri-Brigade Zoo with 41. At this point, like, Strike is your 38th, 39th, or it's your 39th, 40th, and 41st card. So you just, like, take that and get it out of here. And then your deck's just, like, instantly better. But we saw them only playing 9 hand traps. They were playing, like, the Thoroughblade, Rat, and Ram, no Whiptail. Side deck. It seemed like a lot of people were side decking Cycle Reader. They're definitely scared of Drytron. The deck is not bad. People were just prepared for it. Like, Droll and main deck, Cycle Reader and side deck, pretty strong for sure. Oh, wait, I said only 9 hand traps, but I just literally missed over Gamma. Why is Gamma down there? What? Okay, yeah, that was weird. Definitely first A through Z on every list prior to that, but, yeah, extra deck, very standard, again, RIP Dryden's. They really just took the Zoo stuff out of the game for no reason. I don't know. I feel like they could have just left Dryden there. Honestly, I thought the card could have gone to 3. I don't think that the card's really that broken. I mean, it's a pop. I think what it leads to is definitely a nice card. I think the deck being a control deck and like any Zoo equal Dryden is definitely nice. I think it could have stayed. I don't think it was bad. If anything, like, I feel like the floodgates should have got hit. Like, I don't know, like, Order could have got banned. Dryden could have stayed at 1. I would have been way more happy. Even though I know, like, you see Dryden every game because it's an extra card and Order is a 1-of that you have to hard draw, but, like, Order's crazy. That card is wild. So this list, I'm actually going to pull older second, or going second cards down. So they're playing some whack numbers. Yeah, so they're playing 11 going second cards. They're like 2 Talents, 2 Chalice, 2 Droll, 2 Ash, 3 Gamma. Very weird numbers. 2 World Legacy. Like an Octo. I guess they're just playing this because like they want another extender in the deck. 3 Seyfried, 1 Black Metal, 1 Chamber. This gets hit harder by Draw and Lockbird, which is why a lot of people were switching over to this, because like this still equals Seal through Droll while this doesn't. Then side deck following the pattern of like all these 2-ofs. The side deck, you know, it's okay to have 2-ofs in a side deck because it depends like what you're putting in. You know, you could have you could have like 15 cards in your side deck and them all be 1-ofs and it be correct. It can be like that for sure. Don't let anyone tell you different. And then, yeah, extra deck, normal, side deck. No, not too crazy, but that's going to be it for the lists. The LCS was, I'm not going to lie, it ran smooth. It went pretty quickly, but it was trash because like when they decided to host it was just a really, 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 really bad weekend. So they only got 123 players. Like that's really bad. Like getting 123 players in like one of the most like prestigious online tournaments, I feel like is rather bad and a really bad look for them. But hopefully the next LCS they can improve and not do it on a multi-holiday weekend. I mean, come on, Saturday and Sunday there were holidays going on. That's just like the worst time to do it. And there was remote duels going on both of those days too. Like just so much stuff was happening that day, and then throwing an LCS on top of that isn't going to be very good for numbers, obviously. But again, with all that being said, shout out to Luxury's Instagram page. If they get to 3,000 followers, then you can see the top 8 lists, or the top 16 lists, which I know like nobody really cares about now that the ban list dropped. I cannot wait to record new ban list videos. I'm going to start doing that ASAP. Actually, right after this video, I'm going to be on DB looking for replays. So with that being said, I'm just going to go do that now. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.